Well, hey everybody, welcome to this week's Racks and Tracks. On this week's episode, I'm going to head to Montana with a good buddy of mine, Connor, and his dad, Ed. It's my first ever mule deer hunt, and I'm beyond excited. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the hunt.
We made her! Into Montana. Cowboy country. Big bucks.
We made it.
Big bucks. Chase them down.
What's the game plan for today, Connor?
Well, we're gonna wait until the old motel opens up. Throw our gear in there and probably go shoot our rifles. Tinker around for the day and start chasing monster muleys in the morning. What's that say?
Open range, livestock at large.
Is howling. It is super loud out here, like 30-40 mile an hour gusts. But anyways, we're driving around looking for mule deer, and all of a sudden the tire sensor goes off. Look back and we got a flat tire, so we're gonna quick change this. We gotta sight our guns in still, so day one's already off for some more stories. So when we change this tire, let's take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll see you guys opening morning.
Serious, we're just muley hunting out here on the tundra. You know, the forecast said 60 and sunny. I'm glad it's 60 and sunny, but the 79 mile an hour winds I can go without.
Stop by Bunker Hill Chill and Grill in Burnups, Michigan. They have great food, plenty of big screens to watch all your favorite sports, and an outside patio that seats over 80 people for all your entertainment needs. Whether it's work, play, or hunting, we trust our trucks to take us anywhere we need to go because they get serviced at Denoyer Chevrolet. Bring your truck in this fall and get it serviced at Denoyer.
Nelson Steel Products, located in Holland, Michigan, has been a leader in the steel fabrication industry since 1945. Specializing in steel fabrication, robotic welding, and laser cutting, Nelson Steel Products brings years of experience to their clients. With strong client relations, innovative technology, and a reputation for quality, Nelson Steel has continued to grow in the industry and in your community. When it comes to finding the right partner, it stops at Nelson Steel Products. Visit NelsonSteelProducts.com to learn more. If it's made of steel, we'll make it.
Well, it was just breaking daylight of day one of our 2019 Montana rifle mule deer hunt. I am sitting in a coulee right now. I found a nice little spot that is semi out of the wind. It is whipping today, probably 30 mile an hour winds. We had a huge cold front, a 30-degree drop in temperature from last night to this morning. So we are gonna glass up these coulees right away in the morning for the first hour or two, and then start hiking and doing spot and stalks. So I am on one side of this ridge, glassing this side of this coulee in this giant valley. I mean, it's just gorgeous, mountain ranges. I've never done something like this, and it's beautiful. So thank God again for another wonderful experience this year, and for good friends like Connor and Ed. They're on the other side, glassing that coulee, so hopefully they got some deer in front of them. I have not seen a deer yet, but like I said, it's just breaking daylight. It's not even shooting time yet, so we have not even heard a rifle go off. So we're gonna sit back and enjoy the wind and try to stay warm for an hour or two, and then we'll start hiking. So never know what might happen right away. So day one, let's see what the week brings.
I couldn't see what it was.
What do we got over there, Con?
We got 5 bulls, dude. 5 bull elk.
They are way over there.
I'll bet it down. Pretty cool. First time seeing a bull while I'm hunting. In the wild, yeah. Especially with a gun in my hand. Don't have an elk tag, but still pretty stinking cool, man. Mule deer hunting, see elk. Yeah, if we were elk hunting, we'd see big muleys.
It's windy, you can't even hold it steady.
Well, we finally found a buck. We're making a stalk on him right now. He was about 1,300 yards up this coulee. So we're taking it nice and slow, sneaking up this draw. Ed's up to bat, so we're gonna see if we can get it done. He's just a little forky. He's super tall. He's like 12, 14 inches tall. While we were watching these deer to our right, we noticed to the left of us there was 2 more bucks bedded up. So we hurried to crouch down and get over to the hill to possibly get Ed a shot. After getting set up, we realized those bucks were pretty small and we could definitely do better. So we ended up stalking our way back to the truck that afternoon and made one more stalk attempt on a buck, but ended up not closing the deal. We remained optimistic for day 2. Tried stalk number 2.
Number 3. Number 3's the charm.
Okay, it is morning of day 2. I just got to my glassing knob. Right now I'm in a saddle between 2 valleys. The temperature dropped again from 35 down into the low teens. There's snow on the ground and it's still windy, but it's not as windy as yesterday. We ended up walking 13 miles yesterday. At last light, our last shooting light, or shooting time, excuse me, we seen a nice 4x4, maybe 100-incher that Ed tried to get a shot on, but we couldn't get one off. So we're back out here, same spot today. We split up. Ed and Connor are gonna go to the east of the road, and I'm gonna go to the west. And we're gonna make a big circle and meet back at lunchtime and see what we've seen and try to make a game plan for this afternoon. So with the snow on the ground, I would hope the deer would be up on their feet, but it is still a little windy, so we're gonna see. But my goodness, is it cold. So I'm gonna wait for it to get light out and for shooting time, and then I'm gonna start glassing and hike up some of these mountains. So let's see what day 2 brings. It's about 8:30. I've seen 9 doe. Stalked one group of 5, real close. Checked all doe. So now I'm gonna walk down this valley and up this mountain range to just circle around, make a loop downwind. The wind is still blowing pretty good. Let me show you where I'm gonna be walking. So this is the mountain range. I gotta drop down there, come up here, walk that, get up on top of those mountains, and check those coulees downwind all the way over there, and then up the top of that face right here, and then through this backside to meet up with Connor. So I got some miles to go. Take it nice and slow. I'm glassing a lot, so we're gonna see. But 9 doe so far, so no bucks. But day just started. Let's see what happens. Well, I finally ended up making it back to the truck at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That loop I took ended up being 11.2 miles. So when we made it back to the truck, we took a half-an-hour break, ate some lunch, and we're going to take a quick commercial break right now. But when we get back, Connor, Ed, and myself are going to leave and go hunt those 2 bucks that I jumped. Stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss it. Well, we're going to add a new tool to our arsenal this fall, Stand Guard. It's an American-made product made by bow hunters for bow hunters in high-pressure states like Michigan and Ohio. This product conditions deer to your tree stand locations so they're not so wary in the fall. It's an easy-to-use product that folds up and compresses real nice to go in your backpack. And when you get to your stand, it simply connects your tree and then to the stand. And you can fold it up while you're hunting. And when you're done hunting, simply fold it down and connect it back to your tree stand. And you have somebody guarding your stand and conditioning deer year-round. Check out Stand Guard if you're looking for the next tool to add to your arsenal to get the one-up on high-pressure whitetail.
So why does Whitetail Edge use Black Widow deer lures? It's 100% pure whitetail deer urines. It's never brown or broken down. Black Widow deer lures are always fresh, collected and bottled within 24 hours of collection to guarantee freshness. So why should you use Black Widow deer lures? Because it works. Visit www.blackwidowdeerlures.com.
Alright, well, I made it back to the truck, met up with Connor and Ed, and we are stalking together this afternoon. I found 2 bucks that Ed would like to shoot, so we are walking back to where I bumped him out, and we just put eyes on a smaller buck on the next coulee over that we're going to see if maybe he was bedded up with the 2 bucks that I kicked up. I only got film of one of the bucks running away, but I could have shot him all day long. They just stood up and stared at me for 30 seconds. So we're going to put a stalk on him right now. See if we can get Ed a shot. It's only about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, day 2. So let's see what happens. First bucks were too small. We put eyes on some bigger ones, so we're cresting the hill and they should be right on the other side. Like, how nice. He's from the side, but he looks really, really solid. It's gonna be a great buck for my dad. They're actually feeding this way. They're feeding this way. Like, probably about like the one we saw last night. Okay. Walk up, see that far right? Yeah, look, here he comes. Yep, there he is to the right, underneath him. There he's in now. Hey! 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 There he is, he's that top one, same broadside. Okay? Yep. Hey! Hey! Hit him again, hit him again, hit him again. Hit him again. Alright, time to go.
He shot the first shot. He shot the first shot.
Was me.
You shot the first shot?
Yeah, which is good.
Oh!
And then I shot again. I shot the second shot.
I hammered him.
Yeah. He buckled.
Yeah, I don't know where I hit him though.
Mid-body.
Was it? Okay, well we got. All right, hold
I
up.
think he's down right there.
There's deer running.
You know, he's not running far. He's not going to run far. He went down that hill and he didn't come back up.
He went over this hill.
Yep. You want to...
That was a nice buck, dude. I'm sorry, Dad.
No, dude.
That was my biggest muley, man. I couldn't let that one walk over the skyline. Sorry, Dad. I'm pretty jacked up right now, man.
You punched him, man.
How far was that?
Probably 230. Yeah, it was a good hit. I watched it with the binos.
I felt like I held a little far forward, but I shot over him the second time. I know I did. There he is, baby. Dad! Dad!
Connor. What do you make it? 30 yards?
Not even.
You gonna wait for your dad?
Yeah.
Dude,
Wait for the old man.
30 yards.
I didn't, I'll be completely honest with you, I was skeptic about the whole film thing. But my excitement right now, and the fact that someday I can look at this again, pretty freaking cool. I'm out here, freaking, look at this, scanning around here. I'm out here in some of the most beautiful country in the entire country with my dad and one of my best buddies hunting muleys.
Find it?
Awesome. Yeah.
Awesome. Good job.
30 yards. Well, here we are, day 2 of 2019 Montana rifle season, and Connor put the slam down on a nice Montana buck. So this is our second stalk of the afternoon. First one we stalked up, Ed was going to shoot, and too small of a buck, so we crushed over the hill. Connor seen this one, and originally Ed was going to shoot this one. He kicked up on the top of the hill, and before the deer ran over the hill, it didn't look like Ed was going to shot, so Connor let one off, and it found its mark, and he only made it 30 yards over the hill. So congratulations, dude, that's a stud.
Yeah, I'm pretty jacked up, man. It's about biggest muley.
Yep, we've had a hard hunt so far. It's been snowing, 30, 40 mile an hour winds. You can hear the wind, I'm sure, and cold, not a ton of deer movement, so we've been just cresting over these coulees and glassing, and we got lucky enough to find a nice one this afternoon. So it's all celebration from here on out the rest of the night. So
Yeah.
what do you think, dude?
Pretty excited.
Boy. Good job, buddy.
Dude, it's a stud, man.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
That's a monster.
It's a good representative buck is what it is.
Oh yeah.
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 It's a good mule deer buck.
Yep. Well, we got 5 days left, and there's a ton of deer running around. The weather looks like it's going to break, and it's going to be nice and sunshine the rest of the week, so hopefully it gets some more of these big boys on their feet, and Ed and I can fill a tag too. So stay tuned. Well, the first 2 days of Montana proved to be quite the challenge. We've been dealing with some pretty crazy weather, especially the wind, and just a lack of deer numbers, sightings-wise. Actually, Connor's buck that he ended up shooting was the first good buck we've seen so far. Unfortunately, that's all we got for today's show. Tune in next week, and we're going to do part 2 of our Montana hunt. Ed and I are up, so you're not going to want to miss next week's show because it gets pretty crazy. So We hope you enjoyed today's show as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next week, I'm Zach Vandevussy, and we'll see you right here on Racks and Tracks TV.
Racks and Tracks is also sponsored by these fine products.